So hum. So hum.
Greetings, divine creators of the new Lemuria manifestation. Breathing in the sacred chi, the holy prana, we are anchoring in the rainbow codes through our central channel into the grid lines of Pachamama and deep into her crystalline core. Through the night and early today, we had several major blasts of higher dimensional light rays flowing in. We had a big blast appearing as 74 Hertz on the Schumann charts, and then an amplitude wave at 68 Hertz. These are higher dimensional photonic gamma waves coming directly from the great central sun. As these waves of multidimensional frequencies and codes roll in, we are feeling these on many levels. We are activated in this now. These energies of the new earth are preparing our physical vessels for this powerful portal Sunday with the solstice in Cancer and the transformational waves on the 25th. Keep going with the flow and keep going through and through and through until full compression breakthrough. We were made for this. Arise, Legion of the 144, as we hold the codes of divine unity and infinite abundance for all. We are all in this together. No one is an island unto themselves. All islands are connected through the morphogenetic field. Stay strong with the courage of the Lion Kingdom as we hold the line until the final event. The solar fields are being prepared for this great leap of consciousness. Aho! And with that powerful blast of energy in the middle of the night, let us know in the comments what you experienced through this night. Many intense feelings, many intense dreams, vivid dreaming, many light symptoms coming in. Over the last 24 hours, we had many activations. We had 133 M1.5 or greater earthquakes on Pachamama, the most powerful 5.5 in Tonga. On the Ring of Fire, fifth dimensional energy flowing in. Central Alaska 3.0. We had a 3.2 Puerto Rico. La Mesa, Texas 3.1, Guam 4.4, Divine 44, 123 kilometers depth, 123, Chile, South America, in the Andes Mountains in the south, the Kundalini Pachamama rising up, 4.2, Dominican Republic 4.4, we had two activations, Central East Pacific Rise just south of the equator, 4.5, 4.9, Council of 9 coming in, 99.10 degree. Then we had the 5.5 activation, Tonga, 10 kilometers depth, 5 into the 10. Kuril Islands, 4.3. Pakistan in the sacred portal, where the three holy mountains come together, Tian Shan, Celestial Mountain, Kunlun in the middle, Himalayan in the south. With the 4.9 activation, 13 Divine Goddess, 44 kilometers depth, 444 coming in, Gulf of Alaska and the Crown of Lemuria, 3.5, Lone Pine, California, 3.2, in the sacred portal in our blessed Africa, Tanzania, 4.6, and this was right in Lake Victoria. Montezuma, Indiana, Montezuma's Revenge, 3.8, 7 kilometers depth, 12, 7, 17, today is the 17th. Puerto Rico 3.1, Cascade, Idaho 3.0, Indonesia 4.6, in the heart of Lemuria, on just south of the Tropic of Cancer, Pahala, Hawaii 4.1. Many powerful activations today on the 17th, many 17 codes coming in. My nephew Elijah turned 17 today on the 17. 8-8 portal, Lionsgate, one of our sacred angels coming into the quantum field as we are all being awakened in this now. The kingdom of God is at hand, the Quell. This is the great awakening. So stay strong. The next few days are going to be very intense and powerful. Hold your ground, anchor into the grid as we rise up. A heads up to our angelic team. Tomorrow I will be having a minor surgery, so I will not be able to do the transmission tomorrow. So stay in your heart, keep anchoring in the grid. And if all goes well, I'll be back Saturday with updates on what is it transpiring in this great shift, this great awakening. So thank you all for your support. We appreciate each and every one of our beloved beings of light that support this channel, that support the sacred Condor and the Eagle's great mission upon Pachamama for this Hieros Gamos, this divine union, divine abundance, and unconditional love for all living beings, all sentient beings of pure light. Aho and Namaste. Now my sacred Condor, pull a card for you today from the tarot deck Shadowscapes from Stephanie Poimunlaw and Barbara Moore. The card she pulled for you today, very, very powerful. Owl energy, the owl medicine. Card 2, the High Priestess. This is the goddess energy, the Magdalene, the priestess of the moon, Luna, the white queen of Venus, with us now, queen of the elven kingdom. The High Priestess opens herself to the sky. She basks in the radiance the stars cast upon her upturned cheeks. She soaks in that tremulous, incandescent light, feeling it glow within her mind, opening corridors and dancing into filigree patterns. The stars chant, "We were here when the mountains were young, and the sea was only a dream. We've seen the hills bloom with countless millions of seasons. We've watched the clouds paint their visions in a slow language across the centuries. Let us speak." The owl hoots in the darkness, calling out to his mistress with the music of the night. Woo-woo! His white feathers gleam in the moonlight, as if with a light from within. He glides through the darkness to come to rest near her. In the gloom, the night is full of whispers, the secret knowledge of the stars, of the trees, and of the earth. The spirits of each murmur their collected stories and their wisdom in a sibilant descant. She weaves those sounds through her fingers, drawing the voices into physical being, and in her fingers a filigree key coalesces. She calls the owl to her. "Take this and be the bearer of secrets," she tells him, meaning wisdom, knowledge, learning, intuition, purity, virtue. The High Priestess lifts her arms out, and in that gesture, her very body becomes the living symbol of a chalice. The owl is a keeper of knowledge, and he bears a key to unlock mysteries. The pomegranate is an icon of Persephone. She tastes the seeds and thus tied herself to Hades. It is a fruit of fertility and death. The moons embroidered upon her garments wax and wane, the new crescent and gibbous moons that create the full cycle embraced in one. And from divine Sistar of Delight, Laura Pleiadian, unlocking the ancient keys. We, the divine council of overseers, are present in the skies, watching over many. We scan the frequencies and activate those who have prepared themselves to awaken to all there is. Many lifetimes play out as if one. The dimensions are the playing grounds of worlds upon worlds in which we preside within the heart. Not all can see what really is taking place. We do reveal ourselves to those whose hearts are open, to those we have activated, and to those on the threshold of this and the next world in their awareness. The levels and dimensions of awareness are as doors are to homes. Each place and space has its symbolic meaning, even if there appears to be separation. The glory that awaits the chosen ones are that of which all dreams are born. In the infinite expansion of heart, all take their rightful place. In this, the dream of the heart they created. Mystical merging is the ancient divine marriage that glorifies all, that masters form and knows what it really is. In the secret sacred writings of the ancients, etched on hearts as if walls, bless the hearts of those on this the threshold. The walls of the heart they do speak the eternal language that unlocks all the keys to all there is. We radiate through transference the sacred language. We anoint all now, in this the threshold of the full heart awakening and merging with all that is eternal, now, from the new divinehumanity.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel, everything in life is but a divine gift. It is just that we so often reject the gift, because we cannot see for seeing. We are blocking the flow of miracles simply because we keep staring at the shadows and indeed live in the shadow instead of fully standing in our own soul light with unconditional love. A few months ago I was told by the divine that I needed to create more space and quiet time so that I could be open to receive such gifting from the divine. You have toiled so long and hard in the field. Allow the divine to gift you. Well, I have done that, and indeed now the divine is showering me with the most sublime divine gifts I could never have imagined ever receiving, nor had ever asked for. In such moments, such deep gratitude, love, and awe arises that all is silent. The brain noise has long since ceased to be. The inner chamber of the heart is totally still, and yet so filled with divine omnipresence that all the soul and being are indeed filled to overflowing. There is just joy, gratitude, love. It is a stillness filled with holiness. Have you made space for the divine gifting in your life? Are you open and receptive? From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. The end of separation. We are no longer bound by time. The bridge into a whole new reality can only be crossed through the embodiment of love, purity, wholeness, and unity. One together we shine, embrace unity, celebrate diversity. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Graham Forscutt, Galactic Central Sun Alignment, June 17 through the 20th, and December 17 through the 20th. Rudolf Steiner learned from Theosophists who learned from Buddhism that there is a sun at the galactic center and not a black hole as commonly taught by astronomers. Nowadays, plasma cosmologists might agree. This central sun has been proven by astrophysicist Paul Leviolette from Etheric.com, an original great-grandmother solar system that birthed the entire galaxy. Nostradamus was one of many who selected to birth directly aligned to this galactic grandmother sun. Galactic Alliance Federation groups keep track of alignments to the galactic center. It's the time they tune in and receive updates to their plans. June 17th through the 20th, a real-time longitudinal vector projected thoughts from the Galactic Center admin between 15D Galactic Center and Earth becomes active. Galactic astrology can decode what these downloads might entail by applying fractal metaphysics. Solar planets catch this incoming light thought when they form fractal phi geometries based on their orbital positions. Planets at decagon orbital positions, Akashic Amenti, anagram for I am 10, linked to galactic center, act as a catcher mitt fingers for these projected thoughts. Longitudinal, scalar, torsion wave. Astronomers have discovered some 20 planetoids outside Neptune, crown chakra, during the past 2 decades. These trans-Neptunian TN planets are the new archetypes for this new era. Currently 7 trans-Neptunian are at decagon nodes linked to our galactic center. These reveal what the alliance groups are focused on. Deucalion, be here now, storyboarding our future. Ziwana, attuning to nature. Anastasia, the new earth, environmental regeneration. Orcus, new light codes, new spiritual practices. Varuna, sovereignty, new systems based on celestial templates, archetypes. Chaos, fractal physics, golden ratio. Recombining the fractured psyche, personal plus collective. Moors, dying with dignity, DMT research, brain state research. Isyan, accountability for wrongdoers. Also in effect during this year, Cyclarius, Centaur, template of beauty, golden ratio, hands-on healing modalities. Chariklo, Centaur, energy healing work. Haumea, TN, Hawaii, grassroots movements, community unification. From GalacticAstrologyAcademy.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. A new level of closure to the past is opening up the heart to heal and forgive deeper. Heartbreak wounds that created patterns of sacrificing yourself to please others are neutralizing. To get to this level of karma clearing, healing, and evolvement hasn't been easy. You swam to the depth of the bottled-up suppressed emotions and found the seed point blocks and freed yourself. This opened up the consciousness to feel and understand the bigger picture of relationships and experiences on a new level. Through this ending, you are becoming a stronger match to new relationships and partnerships based on love, teamwork, and unity. These are the intentions and goals you have been working towards. You are more ready and prepared to birth into this new reality. Releasing of the wounded masculine is bringing anxiety and lack to the surface to purify. The energies you inherited from dad and male genetics are releasing through you for your bloodline. This needs to be released with these final endings. Don't judge or attach to whatever thoughts and emotions emerge. Simply release them with love, knowing that this isn't your cross to carry any longer. Sacrifice is over. The new you is dawning. There's also a huge clearing and activations happening for the First Nations collectively. Your efforts have brought forth the judgments needed from heaven to activate the consciousness of the elders, tribes of the land. Divine intervention is here for the collective ascension of the Israelites. Rewards of wisdom and intellect are being given to you for your efforts to free humanity, for the First Nations to rise up and lead again. Healing is continuing into July, building your confidence, mental health, abundance, and mindset. DNA and cellular upgrades, being around animals, pets, water, and in nature will be very good therapy to heal your inner child today. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from the Archangelic Calendar, divine whispers of wisdom, time for your next chapter, changing the nature of existence itself. The calendar, Gaia is in Circe's will. Circe, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will. The current setting element is water spirit. This setting is rather attractive, as we will see a higher self version of what we experienced the day prior, so you'll know it when you see it. The solar influx is here as promised, and we have waited for this sequence for some time. Happy to say that all is going precisely to plan. The calendar was not the only one that foretold this solar event. It was also calculated by the Mayans many years ago. With these significant solar events, you can see it changes all of the solar calculations today. Another effect of the solar activity is that we have another day of palindromes, and just like the day prior, it will undoubtedly bring many things full circle. It is clear to see on the entrance, but we see it as a repeating theme when analyzing the binary. Another exciting distinction about today is that the 144 is at the head of the hexadecimal calculations. The solar event is foretold by the Mayans and is the same solar event we mentioned days prior. Legion and 5D News. We are all aware of a treaty between the divine feminine and sacred masculine, but now we see a full-fledged marriage. This union is the exact unification we have been waiting for, and this is the only reunion that genuinely matters. In this way, all parts of ourselves exist in a state of cooperation. Please do not take this as a romantic way of saying twin flame reunions, as it is more of an internal chemical balance, dominant on the macro and the micro. We are liberating this earth, this galaxy, this universe, and ultimately our micro selves from a metaphysical conundrum. This goal is the main focus of our line of incarnations of this soul family. To be noted, you can be a part of the soul tribe without being BFFs. Your group is connected on the higher realms. If you so choose to spend time with said beings, great, but it is not required. It is terrific that you found your tribe, but there is no need to be attached at the hip if you do not want to be. The great gathering is not a large company picnic. It's a coming together of hearts who work together in the most profound aspects of the metaphysical. Keep going no matter what. Come hell or high water, you will succeed. It's apparent that the multiverse is complex, layered, and rooted in dimensional thickness. The flip book of possibilities entangles by a common thread known as dimensional consciousness. Horses of old are coming to the forefront. These ancient wisdom keepers will be running wild in the ether. Once again, we must caution you about the false lightworkers claiming to be the end-all, be-all in spirituality, claiming their spirit guide is the only accurate way and their knowledge the only source of wisdom. These people are too plentiful to list, and yet again it must be said as we see many blindly following. Many people in many different aspects of consciousness remember their pivotal lifetimes. The most predominant of late are the remembrances from the former planet that inhabited the orbit between Mars and Jupiter. Many have vivid memories of the day it shattered, and many are seeking closure to this event. We are not shifting, we have already shifted. Embrace and feel this, then walk forth knowing it's time to author the next chapter of your infinite book. Do not be afraid to turn to the next page and start creating. It's time, and you are more than ready. Philosophical buffet. Mankind will go to the edge of existence to find what they were looking for is inside all along. One would imagine that considering we are all floating through infinity on the same rock, there would be a certain level of camaraderie. We are here to change the nature of existence itself. Make no mistake about it, beings with our resumes do not just show up in physical reality without doing so. Free yourself from judgment for a moment. Who are you? People call you by your name, but that's their judgment of you based upon physical reality. Please don't believe them. The essence of yourself is nameless, shapeless, formless. So who are you? Go back to sleep if the answers that you find at night are too frightening for you. The realm of truth is not for the feeble-minded. The path of valor is not for the weak-hearted. The more silence we experience, the more we can hear the divine whispers of wisdom. If the mind has too much chatter, it is not in a receptive mode. Therefore, it is imperative to seek the wisdom of silence, often and without prejudice. We never honestly know anything about anyone. Much like many things in existence, you have to experience something firsthand to know. So unless you have incarnated as another, you're genuinely ignorant to their actuality. An authentic expression cannot be an imitation of something or someone else. This definition may seem obvious, but for some it is not. An antagonist is a great teacher. If you have encountered many, you are most certainly on a path of outstanding accomplishments. If not, your divine plan would not have included so much training. Rest is not absolute. There is always a level of motion to all things. Even in your best slumber, the cosmos does not cease. The heart keeps beating. You are not learning anything you recall. The amnesia of physical reality can only be present for so long. All cognitive beings will eventually remember their true essence authentically and profoundly. Do not do anything to anyone that you would not wish to happen to you. In an actual quantum way, you will walk in their shoes. In a very literal way, we will walk in all shoes that ever existed. When the soul merges with the spirit, one cannot tell where they end and infinitely expanding creator source begins. There are levels of consciousness where the ebb and flow of learning cease. The tools and assignments for today are in the link in the description below from the archangelicalendar.com. And today from Here in the Moon Astrology, Thursday, June 17, 2021. Everything I've let go of has claw marks on it. David Foster Wallace. The wild ride goes on. We are now entering the final frequency gateway of this eclipse, solstice passage, and are all in a very different mind frame after the no-holds-barred, June 10th mental freedom point. Between now and the end of June, these shifts in perception, awareness, and intuition will continue in waves as transpersonal gas giants Jupiter and Neptune both station retrograde in otherworldly Pisces. Enjoy the sense of expansion and boundlessness, but remember to stay grounded. Welcome confusion as the perfect space for learning. Your life stream may feel very different again, and the dismantling in the outer world enters an even more obvious phase. Just remain flexible and neutral as the internal and external revelations present. Timeline, June 20th, 0 degrees Cancer, solstice, 0 point. June 20th, Jupiter retrograde at 2 degrees Pisces. June 22nd, Mercury direct, 16 degree Gemini. June 24th, full moon, 3 degrees Capricorn. 25th, June, Neptune retrograde, 21 Pisces. From Here in the Moon Astrology.co.uk. Today from Divine Sister of the Light Leah, White Horse, Lua Astrology. Venus in Cancer, sextile Vesta in Virgo. As Venus moves away from her connection to excessive, hungry Jupiter, 828 coming in, she engages with Priestess Vesta. Now we learn that really it's the little things that count. The more we focus on details, the more relaxed and comfortable we feel. Vesta in Virgo is devoted to a path of service. Venus in Cancer loves home and family. This aspect is about living a quiet life with grace, enjoying simple pleasures, understanding that it's what we do every day that counts. This is about focusing on what matters, putting love into every iron trouser crease, home-baked cake, and soap sud. It's scrubbing the floor with a smile on your face. It's singing in the bath with a glass of wine. Chasing the puppy as he tries to chew your shoe, again packing the children's lunch, washing the windows. Sometimes we wait and wait for the big stuff to happen, the great milestones. But life is a patchwork of experiences, stitch by stitch, moment by moment. Trust that something beautiful is emerging from the sacred art of simply living. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 185, red, electric serpent. Electric is the name for the number 3, and its keywords are activate, bond, and service. The third day of any wave spell activates whatever day it falls on. Imagine there is a big red button with the words go written on it. Press that button and activate the day. Today is red serpent, which represents life force, instinct, and survival. Serpent is such a slippery critter, it is hard to pin down its message. A serpent can bite you, squeeze the life out of you, or show you how to reinvent yourself by shedding your old skin. People born on serpent days have this natural ability to throw out the old and take on a new persona or lifestyle. If your life has become stale or stagnant, take this opportunity to renew yourself. This is a very profound shamanic process. You may feel like you're in a trance today, but stick with it, and by the evening the transformation should be complete. As it is an electric day, we're activating this process. The guide today is the red moon, the flowing energy that insists when it guides that we all take a chill pill and let events unfold naturally. Don't interfere with what is already set in motion. Today from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Roger Grossman. Today is Red Electric Serpent Day on the 13 Moon Dream Spell Mayan calendar. Red Serpent, Tribe 5 of the 20 Solar Tribe Archetype Cycles, survives instinct, life force. Red Serpent is the blind snake slithering upon the earth, moving by instinct. The Red Serpent archetype represents the root chakra energy center. The root chakra is represented by the color red and is located at the base of our spine. It is where and how we are connected to the earth. Our bodies are made of the element of earth. Pay attention to your body today. Heal yourself by allowing the earth to transmute any poisons or fears that manifest as disruptive sensations in your body. Healing energy is symbolized by the caduceus, 2 snakes intertwined around a spinal column or sword. Call upon the earth to help you let go of what no longer serves. Send any discomfort, discord, and fear down deep into the earth through your feet. The earth will transmute this energy and send it back to you in the form of the highest energy vibration of love. Give thanks for the love and nurturing the earth provides. Trust your instinctual knowing as what protects you and helps you to survive. Tap into the primal spark of life force energy within. Honor your body and the body of Mother Earth. Electric tone of service. Step 3 of the 13-step creative energy cycle. Activate, bond, service. Having met yesterday's challenges of targeting, flowering, and awareness, yellow seed, you now find yourself operating from a position of strength. In life, when you are able to rise up and meet your challenges, you are made stronger from the experience. The number 3 is physically represented by a triangle. The triangle is the strongest shape known. From a position of strength, you are now feeling the urge and ability to help others. Service to others is the highest calling you can aspire to. Serve others from a position of strength through survival, instinct, and life force. Serve others by helping them to survive by tapping into their primal spark of life force energy to heal themselves and others. Service to others is a self-perpetuating process. As others find their strengths, they will then feel called to serve and so on. Service to others is a powerful gift that keeps on giving. Today you will gain strength from and also have a powerful experience of survival, instinct, and life force. Day 3 of the 13-day cycle theme Blue Night, Dreams, Abundance, Intuition. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Red Electric Serpent, Kin 185, 17th June 2021. The Rise of the Rainbow Serpent. Activating Kundalini Life Force. 17-6-2021 equal 865 equal 811 equal 82 equal 10 equal 1. 17 Immortality Legacy. 8 Infinite Abundance Source Flow. 6 Heaven, Christ, Harmony, Romance, Fertility. 5 Liberation, Change, Transformation, Freedom. 11 Gate, Portal, Polarity. 2 Twins, Partner, Cooperation. 10 Manifestation, Authority, Power. 1 New Beginnings, Leader, Original. Kin 185 equal 14 equal 5, Change, Transformation, Freedom, Liberation. A very powerful planetary destiny code for breaking free, reconnecting to our cosmic origins, and building a new foundation for peace and prosperity in our planet. Today's code occurred 18 months ago on January 13, 2020, as the red electric serpent was activated during the solar umbilical cord reconnection at Uluru during the grand planetary alignment. So today we are reactivating and energizing this power. The solar umbilical cord was reconnected in the early dawning of January 13, 2020, whilst the Anunga people danced and performed sacred ceremony at Uluru. As the sun rose from the shadows to bring the light, the electric serpent is born and takes flight, bringing forth the supercharged electrical power from our sun and the great central sun, reconnecting us to our origins and the great cosmic wisdom stored in our DNA. Today's code is extremely strong, raw, and potent, as the electric serpent is the most charged serpent of them all. This is the energy of the phoenix rising from the ashes, born again and renewed with passion and vitality. This rocket fuel will propel our planetary forward, momentum and success. A definite Tesla day, kaboom. Note, as always on powerful serpent days, keep an eye on Gaia's expulsion of excess power through our planetary grid system, particularly volcanoes today. We have entered the Dreamtime portal, and today is day 3 in the Blue Night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today we are activating our life force and abundance through our intuition and instinctive responses. Our original Australian wise ones were in the global spotlight 18 months ago to lead us into the new way of dreaming. Divine and infinite gratitude for these guardians of Gaia who have safeguarded our planetary dream through 65,000 years. What a superbly commendable achievement. Full planetary recognition to these beautiful people, leading those of us who have forgotten back to Eden. Tone of creation. Electric is tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is on activating and being of service to others through the action of bonding. That is coming together with others to co-create and be of service. Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation. It is a current that needs to keep moving and flowing, transmitting energy. It also adds power to anything you are creating today, an extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Today we may experience close bonding and divine destined relationships with our kin in order to activate the collective dream of planetary abundance and realize our own personal dreaming. An absolutely brilliant tone of creation as we bond with our planetary kin as one world, praying, meditating, singing, dancing, celebrating, and anchoring these potent electrical, life-restoring energies to fuel our personal and planetary mission, providing the potent force needed for us all to step fully into our destiny as galactic citizens. Electric people can accumulate great wealth, power, and resources, so use this explosive Tesla power today to fuel your genius and accelerate your success and that of our planet. The Blue Eagle tribe will fly ahead and guide us into grounding the greatest dream for our planetary awakening. So beloveds, today is a very intense and super activating, special planetary day with a hypersensitive creative genius electrical flow. How will you direct this current today? Today's questions are: how can I harness the power of the electric serpent to restore vitality, activate abundance, and manifest my greatest dreams? How can we assist Gaia in restoring and anchoring this life force in our planetary body through our collective service? Divine blessings, enjoy the raw charge of renewed life force, vitality, and passion throughout our planetary body. The dream of peace on Earth is unfolding now. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 185, Red Electric Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is: I activate in order to survive. Bonding instinct, I seal the store of life force. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of activations and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And today, we reached 14,000 subscribers in our main channel, Paul White Gold Eagle. This is a very auspicious sign, so thank you all for subscribing, for supporting our work. We've only just begun, beloved beings of light. Much more to come. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and our donations for our daily living expenses and to be able to continue this work and bringing this information and gnosis to the world. So if you'd like to support us in our work and make a monthly pledge, you can do so at the link at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light Monica Jaramillo for your donation today. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light Barbara Schroer for another donation. We appreciate you all very much, each and every one of you supporting our work. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you could do so at our PayPal link at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. She has a sale right now for the solstice until June 23rd, 15% every one of her pieces of work. She has made to order goddess zodiac totems, a full goddess zodiac set, several other works of art, and a medicine wheel goddess totem and healing bracelets. So check these out at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to end today's transmission with more powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1 messages, June 17, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Gods of transformation arrive. Secrets are revealed. Dynamics are tuned for leaps. Crystallizations are analyzed. Conclusions continue fast-paced. Projectors for non+++ aimed 74% non-regressive. Projectors for non+++ aimed and in reverberation 70% non-regressive. Necessary transports continue for elevations. MID contentions increase. Flanders and final falls. Attention, plastic transmitters, single projector of unification and support, 76% non-regressive. Attention, plastic transmitters, single projector of unification and reverberation, 76% non-regressive. Angels of flame introduce themselves. Ancestral liberations and elevations take place. +++ mergers, 77% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, Ashtar, +11, from disclosurenews.it. So thank you all for joining us today. Have a beautiful and blessed day and an amazing journey ahead. Keep rising in the glory and the virtue of the dawning of the new golden age of eternal bliss consciousness. We are activated in the 12-strand, 144 coded DNA upgrade of this eternal now. So keep walking gently your sacred path with heart and shining brightly into the night. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.